Good morning from a very cold Tucson day. Thanks for coming back to the channel, you guys. I think the name we're going with now will be Tommy, but I'm still thinking about it. But hey, welcome back to the channel anyway. We have an interesting morning going on here. It is below 30 degrees here in Tucson, which we're the desert. Come on now. And I'm seeing something I don't normally see, which is frozen grass. And what brings me out here so early to this secluded area and construction in a park? Well, I decided to get the DJI Neo drone, as you saw in the last video, and we're excited to try it out today and see what kind of motions it have. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time today doing it because I'm on a tight schedule crunch, but I got to play with it a little. So I want to see how well the microphones connect to it, how well the microphones work, and more importantly, just have a little fun. So let's try it out. And assuming if you're watching this video, you've already looked at the DJI Neo on other people's stuff. So I'm going to kind of keep it to the bare minimum and basics right now. So when you look at the drone itself, after you power it on, and this is an issue that I had when I first started, in order to power it on, you push the button once, then immediately hold it down for 2 seconds, and that powers it up. I kept just holding the button down when I first got it and couldn't figure out why it wasn't turning on. To me, it was just a pretty straightforward process, a little more complicated than I'd like to see. And the cool part is you don't need your phone, but we'll get to that in a second. You might see a flashing red on there. That's because it's letting me know that the drone is tilted too far to take off. You can't see it at this point, but now it's green, saying it's ready to go. But if I tilt it, it goes red again. Now there's different settings in here.
Rocket, spotlight, direction track.
And you can hear
Follow.
that. Each one of these is a command you can prompt at it. And once you have it on there, you hold it down.
Medium, follow, 3,
2, 1. And there it is. Hi. So now when I walk around, it's going to follow me. And you're probably seeing the following footage right now, which is really cool. The one issue I've been having, and I'm probably going to show it here in a second, is when I hook the DJI mic drone up to the Neo itself, there's a huge delay in the audio, which I don't understand. And then the worst part is when I tell it to come back, then I hit stop, it already cut off the audio moments earlier. But in order to bring the drone back, we're going to put out our hand. Oh no, sorry, I forgot. You got to walk up to it, put your hand underneath, and it lands just like that. It's really, really fun and really, really cool. Like, I've been impressed with this so far in the minimal attempts I've had to play with it. You know, in fact, let's do a circle on it. Let me hold it down to let it know.
Circle, 3, 2, 1.
And now as we're recording, it's gonna back up from me. I think I have it set to 6.6 feet or 13 feet, 6 feet. And now it's gonna do a full circle around us as I talk to you in the camera. And you're seeing the back of the camera right now. As you can see, I'm becoming more and more of a DJI fan. These cameras have really impressed me so far. Their compactability, their utilitarianism, the fact that I can just hook it up and have my own cameraman with me that follows me when I track. The drone to me has served no real difference in the quality of video and more importantly, the quality of the audio. It comes right back to me. It's like your loyal lapdog. And look how small it is. That's my favorite part. This is so easy to travel with and it's gonna be so easy to play with when I go. My concern is I know I'm gonna be a little scared, and what am I gonna do to really, I don't know, what am I gonna do with it if I travel? Because, you know, I'm gonna be in either parks or national monuments, things like that, where I really can't use these. I think this is gonna be more for scenic stuff when we go to places like Hawaii again, or even like the coast of California and all that. Have I got a real plan for it yet? No, but I really wanted to play with one. And now to try to give you perspective from the drone itself. So as you can see, the camera is following me right here off to the side on my phone. And we're gonna say, how about we change it to rocket? Because I'm a rocket man. Actually, I'm a Pistons man. You saw it on my jersey. And I can't believe we're actually 19 and we were 19-18 at the filming of this. We might lose tomorrow. But that's the first time we've been this many wins in the beginning of a season, and I couldn't tell you how long. Since probably the early 2000s. But hey, let's do a rocket feature on here, and let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1. And it backs up, it sees you, it levels on your face, then it's gonna shoot straight up. How cool is that? Like, I don't know, I've been really impressed with the overall drone. Like, I really want to use this to do stuff with our phones, I apologize, to do stuff with our cars now. And I don't know, it's going to be interesting because I don't know how easy we're going to control it, because there is a remote control built into here and I've yet to play with that one. I might save that one for another day. But as of right now, oh, this is the first time I've gotten it. It actually has an indicator showing the microphone is recording. I didn't know, see, that's what I've been waiting for this whole time. And see, it's already coming down, but the reality is I'd like to stay it up there while I'm talking a little bit more. So, oh, see, it's hovering right now. So maybe it took some time. Oh no, here it comes. and it's gonna land in my hand. Hello. So that's the first time we got an indicator that the microphone was actually working. So that one we'll have to try and play with a little bit more to see if we can master the microphone technique with the drone. But guys, it's freezing right now. We're gonna pick this video up a little bit later. And here we are back a couple days later. It is still cold. It is below 30 degrees again. I don't know why I keep doing this to myself, but I want to go fly my drone, and now's about the only time we can. I went back and I watched and edited that last bit of video, which you just saw, obviously. And I noticed it did have that microphone option on there a couple times. So now I did a little more research and realized, oh, okay, it's because when it goes to those like automated flight patterns, it'll only start recording when it's time, or you choose record in the app itself. One thing I'd like to try today is the manual controls using my phone. I did use it a little bit off camera just to play with it a little bit and show my kids. And I used the manual controls, which worked nicely. I actually tried to do them from my iPad. However, that did not go well. The controls are just too big. So I think the phone would be the ideal one unless I ever get an actual controller. But I figured, hey, let's go do some more things with it and do some manual options, and I'll give you my final thoughts on whether or not I think this is worth the money. Which, right now, an in-between thing I didn't show you guys, I just flew around our house a little bit. And by I mean I flew around our house for maybe a total of 50 seconds to a minute. And it took away about 28% power doing that. So I did bring my other batteries fully charged, and we're going to fly it for a little bit and see what we can do with it. I'm freezing. Hopefully that doesn't affect my ability to control it with the thumbs, which it might, because I couldn't even close one of the apps on my phone right now. All right, let's go fly the drone and have some fun. Nothing like getting all the way out here to record at another park and forget the little clip that goes on my tripod to actually mount the camera to. It's gonna be a little gorilla style, y'all. Sorry about that. And just recap what I just talked about. You see there, I'm already on just 3 lights, and I've only flown it for less than a minute. So that's no bueno. But first things first, remove our protective covering from the camera. And it is a little bit of a few steps each time to actually get it connected to the phone, which is a downside too, but to be fair, it's designed where you don't have to use the remote for it, but I want to, so I want to be able to control it and set some settings on here, like microphone wise and everything else. Let's set it just right now for the heck of it for follow. Let's have a look at me. Hello.
3, 2, 1.
Got it. And now that's following me. Come on, let's take a little bit of a walk. Whoa, as I almost walk into the barbecue. I think that's kind of cool, right? I just wish there was actually some motion things where I can go like this and tell it to, oh, see now is it doing it? See, we're gonna say stop.
Landing.
So I wish there was more like motion control to it, where I can put my hand out and it sees me because it's obviously tracking me. So if I put my hand out, it should say like come to me and land. But that is what it is. All right, let's do some more tests on there. Let's do some manual control stuff. And you see with that little bit you just watched, I used another 14% power. We're down to 66 now. We're gonna start off a little bit of the video capture on my phone here. So we're gonna say take off.
Take off.
And see, now I have it set for manual mode. And just for heck, we're gonna tell the microphone, oh, it's gonna record audio on the drone as well. Okay, and now we're recording my audio here and with the thing. So let's have a little bit of fun, I guess. Let's go up. Oh, there's a tree there, huh? Let's back it up. All right, no tree. And I think right now the limitations would be just for the actual Wi-Fi connection with the remote itself. Not quite sure how high up I am, but we are pretty high up. And I keep looking at it to fly. I should probably be looking at the video camera on here to fly, because it's left is left, right is right. Let's do a 360-degree look. And Let's head back down a little bit. But see, it's, oh, that's because it's going away. I'm hitting the wrong one. And there we are, leveling out a little bit. And let's head back towards us, y'all. Kind of neat. And land. Oh, I forgot you have to hold down the land button. I was just tapping it. And hello again. So there it is.
Does that have a camera on it?
It does.
Does it?
Yeah. In fact, here, I'll show you a little bit. So once it tracks, it'll just go straight up 4 meters. Only downside is it doesn't have sensors, so if I'm too close to the tree, if it hits it doesn't know it's close by. There you go. Oh. Yeah, you see that battery's almost dead already, so that's the only downside to it so far.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Appreciate it. What was your name, man? Tommy. Nice to meet you. All right, just leaving the park. As you saw, I got to chit-chatting with one of the guys that work around here, and it was a nice conversation. I'd rather give him my attention and focus than playing with the toys. But as you saw, the drone is actually really cool and actually really responsive. So here's my pros and cons so far if you're thinking about getting one. Pro. Price. The price, you can't beat it for the quality that you get, especially that 4K video. Size, the size is fantastic. You can travel with it. You can throw it in your bag and go, and it's really high quality and durable, so I'm not concerned about getting damaged or anything. And if it does have the blades mess up or anything, the nice part is the blades are interchangeable and they're easy to swap in and out. At least I think. I haven't tried so just yet. My cons. I know you're supposed to be able to silence the motors for the recording portion. I haven't figured that out just yet, and if it has, I haven't noticed it. I do like the controlling part of it with the phone. I think I would rather have a remote for it. However, my downside is I keep staring at the drone while I'm flying, and since it's not intuitive in as much as right goes right, left goes left, you have to be going whatever direction you are, which is the same reason, sorry, spoiler, I'm terrible at video games, especially like the first-person perspective games, because my brain doesn't work that way direction-wise. I like the side scrollers, let's put it that way. So when it comes to the drone, I have to really train myself now to stare at the screen on the phone as opposed to watching the physical drone itself. Those are my cons. That's something, I gotta retrain my brain for it. But all in all, I think this is gonna be really fun, and I can't wait to shoot some stuff with like the cars and whatnot with it. Because that's the whole point. I want to do some cool aerial footage of things, and also just play with it, a new toy. But hey guys, thanks for watching. You'll see in our next video what our name change is gonna be, and that's gonna be video 350. This is 349. But I'm excited because I think it's gonna change just enough, and I'm still paying an homage per se with the acronym that I'm thinking about, and we'll go from there. Guys, thanks for watching. Let's take another ride again soon. Bye-bye, everybody.